Well, here we go then. It is York United and Atletico Ottawa for the first time in this fledgling CPL season. Match week number 4 begins, but now it's adjustment time and we are back to it. Acosta trying to get checked out by the medical officials and the fourth officials to see if he's good to return. York United wasting no time trying to get forward. Abzi comes out to meet Tabla. Strong challenge from Abzi, still on it, gets by McKendry as well. Beating Abzi, couldn't do it thrice. But Gutierrez again following in close support, gets it right back to a teammate. Johnston, nice fake. Tried to lob it, curl it, look top right corner. A little late to arrive on the scene from Jordan Wilson has provided this great look for Atletico Ottawa. Verhoeven runs off, it's Bassett. He goes for goal. Ambitious at best from that range when you're really just trying to get a shot off through 33 minutes.
Great for him to move on, figuring that he's not going to have much options at Pacific this year. Move on, set himself up for a couple of years, which is ideal for him. And you see it in fits and starts so far here, getting on the ball, making the team move.
Here's Malcolm Shaw, right. Stopped up his run to try and let that through as it had the faintest of opportunities towards the near post. Agreed, find a way to make yourself impactful. There's Tabla. All the way to the middle. Short ball for Tissot, now Bassett. Two former Pacific players, though in very different iterations of Pacific, connecting there with Verhoeven. Tabla, again, scoops underneath it, sends it high over the crossbar. Di Rosario moving out to the right side. Took Nebo with him, who went to ground. Now Ensa. Wilson. Cross with his left boot towards two teammates wearing blue. Forces a punch out of Ingham. Neba. Tight angle out towards Tabla, who did beat Abzi to the ball, but gave it to Thompson. No, Thompson gives it right back. Here's Tabla. Step over into space for Verhoeven. Put himself in a good position. Tissot running on as well. Verhoeven, it's as close from a long-range strike as we've seen. Tissot, though, on a nice overlap, might have been able to be played in there as well.
We know what he's like with the ball. Chris Manella's a very, very good technician with the ball, sorry. But you throw him.
Oh, look at this. Just when we ask for a little bit of excitement, Gutierrez may not be the obvious choice to go for the bicycle, but credit to him, he didn't miss by much. Here's Verhoeven. Tissot, we see to make a number of those overlaps, always an option. Smanella back for Bassett. Bassett, that's a nice pass. Verhoeven, good offload. Here's Brian Wright, tough angle, and the match's first goal. It's the exact kind of sequence we were asking for from Atletico Ottawa in the first half. Those decisive runs, those decisive passes into space. It is a nice team goal, and it's a tidy finish from a tough angle for Brian Wright, as it's the visitors who open the scoring early in half number 2. Well, we are less than half an hour to the full-time whistles, and we will see a couple of substitutions from Martin Nash. That's Cedric Toussaint and Lowell Wright nearing a return to the action. A mistake from Ollie Bassett, charging was Ingham. Claims for a foul, a yellow card as well to Ingham, but this is an absolute brutal turnover from Ollie Bassett, completely unforced, and he put his goalkeeper in a tough spot. Well, a lifeline for York United, a chance to equalize the match with less than 30 minutes to play. Ingham, he's 0 for 1 so far for Atletico Ottawa, trying to stop Di Rosario, and he scores.
Cool and calm there from Osazi Di Rosario. Yeah, it's great to see Lowell Wright. He's straight into the action here. A willing runner all the time. Knows how to protect the ball. There you go. Sets it up.
Still able to find Ensa. Osazi to Isaiah Johnston. And over the top for Abzi. Diodine Abzi finds Ricci. Drags it back. Manella wanted to stay with him, but Ricci's found some space. A long distance effort.
You can see desperate to get that first shot off, because we've seen some of the goals he scored last season were incredible. Wanted to do a bit more. Oh,
Oh, mistake again. This time it's for Ottawa, and Baloo Tabla absolutely takes advantage of it. And it is first goal in the Canadian Premier League, Baloo Tabla. The pendulum swings back in favor of the red and white stripes, Mr. Ian Hume.
Way against the run of play, that.
Here at York Lions Stadium, these sides always, like clockwork, play each other so tight. Toussaint into the 6.
Yeah, I think Isaiah Johnson really grew into the game. Anything that sort of came through their midfield went through him. I spoke of him prior to the game starting, what I thought about him as a player. I think Brian Wright holding the ball up, like we spoke about Malcolm Shaw when he went off. They're very similar players. They do the same things. Obviously got on the score sheet, and you'll be proud about the 87 minutes that he put into there.
Well, this is problematic. A red card has been issued from Filip Dujic at the death of this match. Chris Manella went down. He went to hold his quads immediately, and it's another really unnecessary, and if this is deemed to be violent conduct, then we're going to see another lengthy suspension. Well, this is the biggest play of the match for York United. Up and down and back again we have gone. And with nothing to lose, it is Verhoeven. As York looks to tie the match, it's not his best delivery, it stays alive. Zator, turn, fires, it deflects, and it's in! Dominic Zator has tied the match in a moment that had absolutely no business taking place, and then finding the back of the goal, allowing Dom Zator to get a piece of the ball. Verhoeven, good heads-up play, takes it quick. And at the very end, we will split the points. We were level after 45 minutes, but there were no goals, and the second half saw a little bit of everything.